And he's a completely different build. Obviously, Stormboy was a sprinter and this horse is a stayer, but he's built an exceptional record. He's had 3 starts, 2 wins and a minor placing. He's just got the best demeanour. Nothing ever phases him. I've not seen him spark up in the yard or do anything wrong. He's been so dominant out in front in both of his last 2 runs. That's given him real confidence stepping up to the 2000 today, and I must say he's still looking as good as ever, and as you can see, he's just an absolute pony. Over here is his stablemate, and that is Champagne Hero. Now, I hadn't seen him before. When he stepped out in the yard at Rose Hill, I was really taken by him. Physically, he's a big, robust, strong type of colt. Very different to his stablemate, Shangri-La Boy. He probably didn't have a lot of luck when he stepped out, but he'll make a lot of luck here today. And it'll be interesting to see how these 2 stablemates run.
This is the Group 1 Mowat and Chandon Spring Champion Stakes over 2,000 metres for 3-year-olds, and the mounting yard for Harvey Norman. All you need in furniture, bedding, electrical and technology. Here's the field, starting with the Dulcify winner, Attica, Adam Hieronymus and Joe Pride.
Yeah, look, he's obviously doing well with a tick-over trial since the Dulcify. I would have liked a better draw, but Joe's just got so much confidence in this horse. He's untapped. It's hard to judge him because this is only his 4th start, and he's pretty well made no mistakes.
I went down and just had a check to see how he was handling it down the back, and he was just like an old pony today. Each run he's getting better and better. If you don't know the story, he was very coltish in his first couple of runs, but really settled today, absolutely switched off, which was a really positive sign and looking really good.
Shangri-La Boy, Nashua for Gay and Adrian.
Yeah, controlled the race, got favours, but still won with the leg in the air, I must say. So may find similar circumstances here, and he has style and probably he's got a bit of substance as well.
His demeanour is what it's his biggest asset, to be fair. He's just such an old timer. You wouldn't think it was just start number 4 for him. He just has a good look around. Nothing seems to bother him. His condition, he's been forward from his first run because he's a smaller gelding, a smaller colt I should say, doesn't carry a great deal of condition. He hasn't trained off. He's still looking as good as the first time I saw him.
San Giovanni, number 3, Andrew Atkins and Michael Friedman.
Yeah, honest type of 3-year-old. He's had his chance but stuck on well in the lead up. He's got 2.5 lengths to make up, but he does map well again and got some hope.
He's been turning up looking in pristine order. Can't say he hasn't gone backwards. He's still holding nice condition. He's quite a solid boy actually. There's plenty of him. He's been running okay.
Number 4 is Officiate, Karen McAvoy riding for Chris Waller.
Well-bred, justified. Look, he appears big odds for a horse that maps well also. He can ride the speed and find a good spot here.
And I think the trip away has done him the world of good. He's still looking really bright within himself. The last time I saw him was when he was winning at Canterbury, so presents very much the same.
Number 6, Federalist, Tyler Schiller on for Team Hawks.
Well, he's had a month in a trial since last start. He's obviously there looking for a good Derby trial for him today. That looks like a target race for him. So I was thinking he was going to run really, really well in this race. So I'm still thinking he will. And he got the big odds. So he's a knockout chance, but just needs the speed to eventuate up front to make these strong horses come into play late.
It's hard to believe. You read his form and he's 0 from 5. He's been looking fantastic. I love the way he come on from his first to his second run. He's at his peak now. I know this will tie him over until he gets to the Derby, but he's still, if he only has to run up to his looks to be competitive.
Champagne Hero, number 7, Regan Bayliss on for Gay Waterhouse and Adrian Bott.
Yeah, he does look big odds. Like he did start favourite in the lead up with nothing going right whatsoever. So with a cleaner getaway here, striding forward, up outside his stablemate, and look, I think I'm convinced he'll stay okay as well.
Definitely doesn't present like a stayer. He's more that sprinting looking horse. He's quite robust and strong looking. He caught my eye in the yard at Rose Hill last time out. Things didn't go his way, but he certainly bounced back off that.
Okay, Regan will wear the white cap to distinguish Champagne Hero from Shangri-La Boy. Tambaloa, number 8, Jay Ford, Christian Buchanan.
Yeah, he's bred to stay. He had excuses when wide last start getting back, but he still needs improvement.
He's still in his first racing prep as well. I think he's doing a really good job. Physically, really nice horse to look at.
Southern Prince, number 9, Tom Sherry on for Annabelle and Rob Archibald.
Yeah, hard to knock at big odds. He's 2 for 2 and 2 strong Kembla wins this preparation. So that's where most of these other horses have come from. They've sort of, even the favourites come from, midweek sort of races straight to last start. So he gets his opportunity to step up here at big odds.
Full of confidence, nice looking individual, looks the part in the yard.
Crusader Voyage number 10, Dylan Gibbons and Chris Waller.
Well, he's a beaten odds on favourite of past two, so he's got an SP profile and a nice racing style with blinkers on today. So, typical Chris Waller grand final. They can upset.
I think he would even be a nicer horse next time around. He's still very raw. He needs to continue to mature and fill out in himself. He's really tensed himself up now that Dylan's jumped on board, but he's got a bit of growing to come.
And now to the 4 fillies contesting the race within the law. Collet on for Baker.
Yeah, she's had a busy schedule and she's on the back up. She was outclassed last week, but at least we know she's just got that little touch of quality about her. We know she's tough. Collet's got his eye in. He'll need to from this draw. And if he has any luck, she's, like I say, she's got different form here and it's probably good form.
I was wondering how she'd come through the run and how she'd be in the yard, but she's got a real sass about her. She was just trying to attack the pony, so that might be a good sign.
Queen of Clubs, Ash Morgan riding for Gary Portelli.
Yeah, well, my case was for her is she was just as good as within the law in the T-Rose, and she looked like the stayer coming out of that. She's got the best staying pedigree in this race and forgivable with the cardiac arrhythmia last start. So I have to have a throw at the stumps with her.
Such a lovely big filly. She's really at the top of her condition now. She towers over some of the horses in the field here. She's got good size about her, good strength, so a lot to like about her, and she'll run up to her looks, I think.
The Pearls, Tim Clark and Chris Waller.
Well, she's a big, strong filly as well. She was very good, having every chance on pace favours last start, and gets the similar type of run here from barrier 1.
Yeah, she's always been a filly that you just knew that when she got over a bit of ground, we'd see the best of her, and I thought she ran outstanding last time. No reason, based off her appearance here, why she can't run another cheeky race.
And she's a diva, Rachel King on for Mitch and Desiree Carney.
Well, she's not so big, but she has overachieved at massive odds last start. You could make a case to say hers was the run of the race, considering the ground she had to make up. So just if she can do it again. Yeah,
it's not fair that she had to follow Queen of Clubs and the Pearls around, because she probably will fit inside both of them. But she's just a really neat little mare filly. She's been looking great. I noticed Mitch was on strapping duties. Not often we see Mitch strapping, so we must really like her.
All right, Corey, we've got a couple of pretty smart fillies lining up. Fillies got a good record over the last 10 years or so, but where did you settle on in the Spring Champion?
Settling with Champagne Hero. I thought this horse's run was terrific last time out. Didn't have a lot of luck. Regan got sort of caught back on the fence and didn't get to let the horse down and extend, but drawn where he has today, I reckon he'll roll forward, probably sit outside the stablemate Shangri-La Boy, but again, we never got to see the best of him last time, but I think we'll see it today.
Now Chantel Buckley with the Spring Champion pick of the yard.
I'm going with Attica, purely based off his manners. He was just a completely different horse in the yard here today. Whether or not that's a good thing, we'll know in about 5 minutes' time, but he just handled it so well. Shangri-La Boy looking as good as ever as well.
I am 12, 1, 11 and 6. I'm with Queen of Clubs here. She's held a place to market there at $12. I think that she stayed solid, so I'm happy with that. I think if she, I think she could run the 2,000 metres out, put it that way. And I like to run 2 starts back. And if you want to forgive the cardiac arrhythmia, which I always advise you should, maybe she can put her best foot forward here. Attica has stayed quite solid in the market here, although just going to run favourite here, Shangri-La Boy. I'm throwing in within the law the other filly, and Federalist I think will run home hard here with a flashing light for the Derby. 12, 1, 11 and 6.
Shangri-La Boy, overall a easing favourite. I put up 280 on Wednesday. Did go to a high of 380 during the day, into 350 late. Maybe even run shorter than that. The money's starting to come for it. It'll run our worst way, now into $3.40. So it'll continue to firm late here, I think, Shangri-La Boy from the good gate. We're keen to lay Attica, 460 into as short as 360. We're back out to 4. Top price in the market about it, 380 NOP. So Tab, you place to back Attica. Within the law, it's been pretty solid despite the wide gate. 550 into 5 today. Did bet $8 earlier in the week about her. Federalist, a firm today, 12 into 10. He is popular. Ron's tip, Queen of Clubs, is going to be our biggest stand of the day, $26 into 12. We're going to stand it for more than our lay of the day earlier in the day, point and shoot. It is a terrible result for us. Champagne Hero, a $15 chance, and we're out to the Pearls. Heads the 20 plus runners there as a $23 chance. More money for this favourite. It's going to keep firming here late. I'm surprised it took so long for the market to come back around to this favourite. It's now into $3.30. Probably starts shorter than $3.30. It's the only one they want just in this last 60 seconds or so, and just a lot of it has to do with the map here. Barrier 2, its main rivals, Attica's drawn 11, Within the Law 13, Federalist 12, and even Queen of Clubs 8. Tricky start, the 2,000 metres with the rail out, so it's the one the punters won late, $3.30. Won't last much longer. It's going to start close to $3 here late. Shangri-La Boy, close to the price I put up on Wednesday.
Okay, thank you, Tim, and let's get up to Darren Flindell for our Group 1 of the day, 2,000 metres 3-year-olds. It's the Moet and Chandon Spring Champion Stakes.
Federalist and Within the Law are the remaining runners to move forward. Within the Law's got the outside gate to contend with. So Attica moving forward now. Sort of tick over trail. Great work at Warwick Farm leading up to this. Federalist, who goes into this as a maiden, moves up, and Within the Law. One of 4 fillies engaged. She's the last to go forward. We're ready to go now in the Moet and Chandon Spring Champion Stakes. Stand by. Shangri-La Boy drawn barrier 2, and he jumped brilliantly, the favourite. Shangri-La Boy hops straight to the front from the Pearls, and Tambaloa going forward. Crusader Voyage with blinkers on, showing a bit of speed, and San Giovanni in the thick of the action as well. Officiate parks in behind from Champagne Hero. They're followed then by Southern Prince, has taken a spot down on the inside as She's a Diva. Attica settles back on the outside of Queen of Clubs. Then Federalist, and Within the Law was snagged back to last from the outside gate. Tambaloa charges to the lead down the back now. Opens up by 2.5 on Shangri-La Boy. 2 off to San Giovanni third. Then the Pearls fourth the rails. Length and a half to Crusader Voyage, travelling strongly in these shades. 2 further back to Officiate. Then came Champagne Hero. Further back to She's a Diva, getting keen on the outside of Southern Prince. 2 off to Queen of Clubs on the inside of Attica. Then Federalist, and Within the Law is last of all in the Spring Champion Stakes. Halfway out, Tambaloa leads by a length now on Shangri-La Boy, getting closer. Then San Giovanni on the outside of the Pearls. Crusader Voyage back in 5th. Then came Officiate from Champagne Hero. Further back to Southern Prince, She's a Diva. Attica just creeping a little bit closer now, going into a 3-wide position. Within the Law tries to improve. Queen of Clubs and Federalist is still the last one. 600 out. Tambaloa a half in front to Shangri-La Boy. San Giovanni's hard at it. The Pearl still travelling well, going to 3rd. They're followed by Officiate on the inside of Crusader Voyage, Champagne Hero. Attica now pulls to the outside into the straight. Tambaloa a narrow leader, but Shangri-La Boy is going after it strongly and quickly. Shangri-La Boy dashes to the front. The Pearls running on fairly. Attica down the outside, 4 lengths away. Shangri-La Boy a big leader inside the 150. Attica is bridging the gap quickly. Shangri-La Boy a length in front. Attica's going to make a last lunge. Attica, yes, got up, won the Spring Champion. Right on the wire, knocking off Shangri-La Boy. Then the Pearls from Southern Prince, Tambaloa. Queen of Clubs running on. Further back to Within the Law, She's a Diva. A gap to Federalist from Champagne Hero, San Giovanni, Crusader Voyage. And a big gap back to Officiate.
Attica stamps himself as a very, very good horse. He had no right to win that. He had no right to pick up Shangri-La Boy. Bit by bit, he wore him down and gets up right on the line. He's put in 2 bottlers in a row now, the Dulcify and the Group 1 Spring Champion Stakes. Joe Pride, the trainer, Godolphin have had a big double here today. Hope has moments ago taken out the Group 2 Calendar President. provisional. Now they've got a Group 1.
Huge win. I don't think he stopped the second horse. He powered over the top of him. That's as simple as that. He was terrific there, with a couple of more of the on-paces hanging on there for second, third, fourth, and maybe even fifth. So you've got to hand it to him. I think he's pretty smart. Looked all over a winner when he sprinted. You'd say all over here when he dashed past the lead there, Shangri-La Boy, but he dug in and he had a go, and he was fantastic there. Attica, and Joe was right again. He's got a very promising horse for the autumn.
He's got a massive will to win, Ronnie. Like, to come from back off the speed where he did. Shangri-La Boy obviously got across. He got attacked a little bit when the speed went into the race down the back, but he got, some cheap, easy sectionals down 3.5 mile through. But to come from where Attica has, when he pinned the ears back, I thought he was on toast there at about the 200 metre mark, but he picked himself back up again and just charged through the line. So he's a really smart horse.
This new era of Godolphin has continued. They just picked up the 9 trainers where James Cummings left off. 2:3.47 the race time, 2:3.47, and the last 600 in 36.28. Here comes a very informed Adam Hieronymus back to scale after winning the Mowat and Chandon Spring Stakes. Number 1 Attica by Lonro out of Savatiaro. Attica, Hieronymus and Pride. Number 1 Attica is first. We're just waiting for Joe Pride to come down. I think he's a little way off, so we might head up to Brisbane and bring you Joe in a moment.
Welcome